Hey, it's Central Valley Business. I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment, Silvana Bagdasaryan. Did I get that right?
Yes, you did.
Oh, great. On the first time. Silvana, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to talk about something that some people may consider a little on the boring side, but it's only boring, like I said before we went on camera, until you're at that point where you go, oh, I really wished I'd have planned ahead and had that, and that's insurance.
Yes, it is.
And insurance on many different levels, many different kinds. So now you are with AllState, and you've got your own office, right?
I own my own agency.
You have your own agency. Awesome, that's great. And you've been doing this for 2 weeks now, right? No, you've been doing it for 15 years. You told me. I can. You've been doing it for 15 years. You've had your office for a couple years. Obviously, I don't know what it is you see in insurance, but you must see something in it, right? So why don't you tell me?
As I said before, insurance is not glamorous, but it's definitely a need. It is something that we believe in at my agency, Silvana Bagdasaryan Insurance Agency with AllState. We're located right on Shaw and Marks in the corner. In fact, next to the new restaurant that opened up, the Caliche Town, that's very popular right now. Great. So we're very blessed.
Silvana, insurance. You know, one of the things that, and I know from your mission statement that you want to provide a service for your clients at the same level that you would like service provided for you, when you go in, and that your standards are high, your support is of a good quality, and that you take care of their needs, and that's awesome, particularly in insurance. But as I said, opening up, there's many different kinds and types of insurance. So briefly, what is it that you handle in your office?
So we're blessed here with AllState. We're able to go ahead and offer the public auto insurance, obviously, homeowners insurance, renters insurance, and life insurance. Those are the four most important ones, I would say, other than health insurance. And we're able to do it in a manner with a company that has been around for over 80 years.
That's that good hands thing, right?
Yes, you're in good hands.
I know that, and most people do. Okay. Auto insurance. I mean, everybody understands auto insurance.
Yes, you
right?
have to have it.
You have to have it. Nobody really knows exactly what it is until they really need it, but it's there and they have to have it, and that protects them, on many different levels. Homeowners insurance. Let's talk homeowners insurance. When someone comes in for a homeowner's policy, what types of products do you have available to them?
So it's important when somebody does come in to look at a homeowner's policy for you that you have to, as an agent, a trusted advisor of AllState, make sure that you're assessing their home first and foremost. Besides their needs for liability, what are the features on the home that you want to make sure is covered?
Okay, so and can we kind of in creating our policy, can we target certain items specifically in the policy as we do that?
Yes, absolutely. Coverage is like personal property, just in case you have a flood inside the home because your pipes burst, or you have a fire, a grease fire in the kitchen.
Right.
You want to make sure all your personal property is covered. You want to make sure your home is covered, and you want to make sure you're covered liability-wise, just in case somebody falls on your property, your dog bites somebody, and they go after you. You don't want to lose your livelihood and your home.
My dog would never bite, well, at least not the last. Well, maybe not the time before. But the thing is, things happen.
Yes, they do.
And
yes, they do.
Whether it is auto or home or some of the other products that you offer, most people, oftentimes they don't give much thought to the future as to things happening, but there's a phrase that I like to throw about from time to time, and that is, life comes at us at the speed of life. Where are you going to be when it arrives?
Yes,
okay?
that's very good.
And if you haven't planned ahead, at that point, it's too late. So you want to have those things protected. We live here in the Central Valley. We are in an area, depending on exactly where you're at, fire's an issue, for example,
right.
And it's not a little one around here. And various sundry of other things that go on that, you want to think ahead and have your home protected.
with the fires that have been happening, and I know there's new fires right now, people are finding themselves underinsured.
Yeah.
And it's one of the scary things, you need to rebuild your home, and you might be $40,000-$50,000 underinsured, and where to come up with that to make sure you can rebuild your home. So it is important to have somebody who is qualified, somebody who cares, and they're going to take the time and make sure you're properly insured, and at least give you the tools so you can make those decisions.
Somebody who's knowledgeable. And you just brought up something that I want to go back and touch on again. Okay, I bought my home 30 years ago, and I bought my insurance, my homeowner's insurance, 30 years ago, and it burns up. And 30 years ago, coverage and prices isn't going to do me anything. So one, if I'm a new homeowner, okay, obviously you're going to be able to evaluate what the value of the property is right now. But if I am an existing, how often should I want to have my policy checked and possibly updated to make sure that I am in good hands and covered?
That is a very, very good question. There are tools in place, and the government has certain protections to help a consumer protect themselves. However, like I said, historically people find themselves underinsured. So it's really, really good to try to review that policy once a year with your agent. But should you not be able to do so annually, I would definitely recommend at least every 3 years.
Every 3 years, at the very farthest.
At the very farthest, because things change. There's codes that change, building codes.
Right.
And you want to make sure you have those protections. There are policies out there that don't even have building code coverages in there.
Now, that's something that even I didn't think about. Well, how about that? Okay, so we've talked to auto, we've talked to homeowner, and life insurance. Now, there's other types, but these are kind of the big three, right?
Right.
So, life insurance. I'm dying. Who cares, right? No, that's... I've got family, at my age, maybe I want to think a little bit ahead on that too. And I made a joke of it, but it's almost tragic how some individuals put their life in that context. Why do I need to worry about it? I'm not going to be here.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And that's not a good thing.
No, because we all have loved ones. Okay, and loved ones they go through the suffering of the loss of not having us there with them anymore. And it's really sad to see not only them suffer emotionally, now they suffer financially. They can't take time off of work because the boss is going to be like, hey, you already got your 3 days. That's it. Like, that was enough time to mourn a loved one. It's not. So when you have things in place, you're not just thinking final expenses. You're also thinking, how do I want to leave my loved ones? What situation do I want to leave them in? And insurance, when it comes to life insurance, the younger we purchase it, the cheaper it is.
Right.
And the older we get, the more expensive it gets. So it's so important to plan ahead, and even parents planning for their children. It's one of those things that, it's not again, glamorous gift, but it's a wonderful gift to have.
It is. And again, having a knowledgeable agent and agency, because life insurance is not just life insurance. There is a rainbow of different products.
Yes, there is.
Now, you said something about, it's less expensive if we get it younger. But there are also products out there for us more seasoned citizens.
Absolutely, there is.
And so, maybe when I was younger I didn't think about it. Maybe I didn't have the wherewithal, but now as I've gotten a little bit older, or I'm older, there are products out there for
It's almost never too late to get life insurance, I want to say. A variety of companies out there that cater to different ages.
Right.
With AllState, we're very good up to 80 years of age. We're able to go ahead and insure people still. So that just to give you.
All right.
You're way good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Now you have many other different. You've got commercial type products and so on. You're going to come back. We'll talk more about some of that stuff. But I wanted to hit those three because those are kind of big.
Yes, those are the most key ones right now.
And thank you for being with us.
I really appreciate the opportunity.
All
Thank
right.
you.
But before you go, I think this is great. I think it's wonderful. I'm interested. But if I don't know how to get a hold of you,
Yes.
How do I get a hold of you?
Well, like I said, the agency, Silvana Bagdasaryan Insurance Agency, is right on Shaw and Marks.
Right.
It's in the facing Shaw, and our phone number is 559-400-8090. And you can also go online. You just type in allstate.com, and you can look me up by location, or you can just type in my first first initial, which is S, and my last name, Bagdasaryan. As soon as you just start BAG, I pop up.
And you're on your way to good hands, right?
And you will be on your way to good hands. I love
Awesome.
that. Thank you so much again.
Thank you for being with us today.
Thank
Come
you.
back, we'll talk more about it.
Thank you so
Listen, Listen, she said it might be a little boring. It's not really if you think about it. And it gets really intense if you get in that need space and you haven't planned ahead. So plan ahead. Get a hold of Silvana. You're in good hands with AllState, and I'll see you when we come back.
Thank you.